Hello, folks. Thank you for tuning in. We will begin momentarily. Hang on tight. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Get unsettled. We're going to have a fun stream today. Just 2 more minutes before we formally begin. Let us get started. Welcome back to Sovereignty. This is the 5th stream I've done of this game as a developer of this game, providing you with commentary, providing you with insights into the game's development. Hello, Vladimir Lemon. The up has been set. Let's do a brief recap of where the story is, as I always enjoy starting with that. And the easiest way to do that is to look at the maps. Losing my voice. Look at the maps. Let us start with that. In the beginning, there were tea lands, the tea realms. There was the coffee empire. And the borders look something like this. As the tea realms started pushing forward into the coffee empire as a result of them reacting to an initial invasion and or skirmish and or rogue forces, kind of unknown at this point in time, they set up Fort Steep, which is where we are currently. They pushed a little bit into the Barista Canyon to put extra pressure on the Coffee Empire. The Coffee Empire responded by annexing all of Genmaicha's land right here, this little strip. The Tea Realms ignored that and continued pushing forward into the Expanse to try to get into this flatland war territory, basically, where they could just crash their armies into one another. Mate invaded the lands of Chamomile and Roibus, annexed them completely, but miscalculated a bit in that Black Rose got immediately involved, instantly reclaimed those lands, and then just took a little bit more. The White Tea Princesses continued pushing through the Barista Canyon until finally capturing and annexing all of Yuanyung's territory. Yuanyung is a coffee regent. Following that, we reclaimed Genmaicha's land. We pushed forward through the Milky Woods. We pushed forward towards Marikino's territory, another coffee regent. We captured her and all her territory. And now we're pushing forward into Instant's territory. Here's the larger political map. Instant, it's right there. This little land right here, which is actually not a flat line on this side. The sort of western border she shares with Cafe Ole has a little bit of a divot in it to follow just the outline of this mountain. But beyond that, it's mostly just straight line. And that's the next level. We are going to go and we are going to fight Instant. But before we do that, there's a conversation between Silverneedle and Marikino, who is currently incarcerated. How about we take a look at what's going on here? And I will potentially even read this out for you. Today's coffee that I am drinking is a Café de Olla. That's right, I am drinking a coffee, not a tea. Scandalous. And boy, is it cinnamony, sugary, very sweet, not too bitter. It's great. Let's speak, Marikino. I am so tired of speaking today. We got through this huge ordeal of Marikino having to talk with just about everybody on just about everything. You're the one who wrote about wanting suitors, which is true. Oh, are you here to confess your feelings for me? No, nothing like that. I figured you'd enjoy some company. You seem like a people person. I am, but it is a shame you're not here to discuss infatuation. You're rather beautiful, you know. That's... well, thank you. In particular, you have such long, gorgeous hair. Promise me one day you'll let me play with it. Well... Cold feet? You're the one who wanted to provide me some company. Yes, but think of it this way. We need to develop goodwill between the Tea Realms and the Coffee Empire. What better way to do this than to sing praises at one another? Yuan Yung shows up. This is a trap. Don't fall for it. I'm gonna hide the UI just to appreciate the full body shots. Quiet, you! I just so happen to find your presence endearing, Silverneedle. If not for these bars between us, I would embrace you with such passion. So we gotta... when I wrote this dialogue, I knew we needed to get like a custom emote for Silverneedle here, and that's what this is. The internal name for this is the flirty emotion. Not every character has this. I believe it's just Silverneedle and Marikino. We spent money on that. We went to our character artist and we paid extra to get an additional emotion just to use for this scene because it felt appropriate and it felt fun. And the people who've played this game, who've gotten this point, all have really enjoyed this dynamic here. As I am sure you're aware, when one person praises you, it is only right to praise them back. Go on then. Tell me what you like most about me. Seriously, this is a trap. Don't. This is my date, not yours. This isn't even a date. This is the setup to extortion. Bah! Ahem. You may proceed, sweetheart. Gotta love this crazy toxic dynamic here. Your cheeks. Oh? What about my cheeks? I want to pinch your cute, rosy cheeks. And here's that Marikino flirty emotion. Oh my, I didn't expect you to actually compliment me. Now I'm all flustered. Now you've done it, Silverneedle. I hope you're ready for years upon years of love letters. I made this mistake before and tried to warn you. Well, maybe it wouldn't be so bad? What an unexpectedly delightful turn of events. Marikino, you are a truly, utterly terrifying force. When it comes to romance, nobody has me beat. That's just a fun little bit of joshing between them. We have to fight Instant now. The final herbal tea level. We have glycogen. the wizards, the two wizards, the wizards will rise again. I need to tell you something internally with the dev team. When we had both wizards show up in the same levels, which is very few levels in the game, this is one of, I think, 2 or 3 maybe, we were so pumped. The entire time we were like, the wizards are together at last. Gotta love the wizards. I am very excited to show you the Corrupted Sorcerer in all its glory. We've seen it already. We've seen all these units already. Let's just get started. Let's do it. Here is her parcel of land. Eep. So, this is not a narrative-driven stream. This is more of a gameplay-driven stream, so I will be summarizing some of these dialogues. I know I just read an optional one at length. That's a bit different. That one's really fun. So, Instant doesn't understand why there's even a fight here. She's done really nothing this entire war, and that is true. But that's not stopping the T-Realms from advancing forward anyway. Mate is kind of playing both sides here. Part of that is because Mate used to be part of the Coffee Empire, and Mate and Instant are friends at the end of the day. Roibus says she's scary. Mate, thank you. Not a compliment. Don't care. And that's their dynamic there. What's the plan? Fight. Very specific. Mate doesn't really feel fear the same way as everybody else does after what has happened to her throughout the course of this game. It's time to fight. Give me 1 second. I need to check on my cat real quick. Sorry about that, folks. We are back. So Mate is fighting on the grounds that she is a coffee regent, and a coffee regent is still powerful in its own right. Instant's done nothing, and that's why the Coffee Empire is falling. Roibus and Camille feel once again this is above their pay grade. You don't get to hold immense political power among the Coffee Empire while simultaneously denying any involvement. That's not how government works. So Mate is kind of being, like, pretty mean at this point. Like, really hitting Instant where it hurts. And, of course, Instant's like, hey, it's kind of mean of you, isn't it? We're friends, right? And we're just going to jump right to action. Here's that boss theme again. Let us do what we always do and survey the battlefield. It's kind of big. It's quite a large, chaotic, sporadic type of battlefield. The resources are so far away from one another, by and large, that it's going to be difficult to really try to get all of them in one turn. Some of these resources are already claimed. The initial units we have are just sort of the basic ones. We got some Doppio, we got the Reaper, we got our hyperactive Roast, the Ninja, and we have Instant. What is Instant's passive? Units she makes have additional max HP, and they require no coffee beans to brew. Hello there, Kuma. You're going to see me probably do the same type of silly victory here. So with Instant, the idea was that it's instantly brewing. She doesn't need actual coffee beans to do this. Her units are essentially free, and she gets multiple brews in one turn. This was kind of a concept we had really early in the game. Like, we knew we wanted an instant coffee enemy in this game, right? Because just the idea of somebody that can just instantly make units, or the closest thing to instantly making units, was appealing. That's a really cool idea from a mechanics perspective, from a theming perspective, and that's why instant is a regent. There's an interesting pot here, little pot of coffee there, with a very particular pattern around it. I wonder what that could be about. But anyway, what this means is that instant is very dangerous. She's not going to use the coffee beans. These tiles that she has will use the coffee beans. So that means even though the economy says 16 plus 7, that's not really something she cares about. Now we have our princesses, and our princesses are very spread out and far away from one another. Let's take a look at what we can brew, and I'm going to talk to you through my strategy. When Mate makes a unit, that unit gets stealth, and I'm hovering the Corrupted Sorcerer for a good reason. When the Sorcerer moves to another tile, it swaps status effects, non-persistent status effects. Stealth is a non-persistent status effect. Do you see what we can do here? We can take Mate, and we could have her make units that have stealth, and then those units can start transferring. Using a wizard, we could transfer that stealth onto other units. So effectively, we could get potentially a glycogen that has stealth, but the glycogen could also have sleepy. The strike effect to apply sleepy. You can have both. Game Mosquito is here. Look, I said it earlier when you weren't here. There were very few opportunities to get both wizards, but this is one of those levels. The wizards will rise again. We are very excited about wizards in this household, as I am sure you can tell. Oh man, there's a lot of decisions to make here. And this is just kind of a weird level. But our goal, again, as always, it's not to collect every tile, it's not to defeat every unit, it's to stop instant, who only has 20 HP. Not actually that much. And unlike Marikino, she doesn't have block, she doesn't have defensive things. It's just going to be difficult to get to her because of all this. So let's get started. I'm going to do something a little strange, maybe. Because the game's kind of saying, hey, you should take this tile, but I kind of don't want to take that tile. So Glycogen has Taunt. Taunt is good. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it with Chamomile, which seems weird. So if we think about how much my wizard can move 4x2, so I need to be able to move 4 tiles to do the transfer. And I can move exactly 4. So now this Glycogen has Stealth, and I took the Taunt, which is kind of funny. So I might have messed that up a bit. But that's okay. This Glycogen has Stealth. So this stealthy Glycogen, you're gonna start making your way down. This wizard can move here, that's fine. Roibus is going to take this tile. Now we want to try to get this tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough. So we're not going to be able to get this tile just yet. We'll get it next turn, though. Not a big deal, because it's not like we can make too many things now anyway. Roibus's effect is the explosive effect. I would love to get a Carrying Sorcerer out of this. Get some healing. Give that extra juice. Start making our way over here. We have some tiles we can use. We don't have much in the way of economy. Things are going to be taunting towards this, which is good. So I want to actually bring some scouts a little bit in. And let's see. Will this scout be decimated? Probably. Let's move it up anyway. And you're going to sleep there. Let's see what happens. Now remember, instance brews have less max HP, but she can make a lot more of them. Here comes the wall of units. Okay. Now the good news about this taunt is that this Reaper started moving away, which is nice. We're still stealthy, so let's just keep going. Let's take this vanilla. Let's take this chocolate. Start moving here. Now I'll have you start here, and we do want to get some of these like stealthy scouts going. That'd be great. I want to start attacking this. A ballet T is a good option here, because any damage it takes, this carrying sorcerer can heal. So we'll just take care of you. And I did take damage, but we have the sorcerer. He's going to go here, give a healing, give some extra juice. Nice. This wizard, we don't want the wizard to go adjacent to the enemy. We want the wizard to kind of just go around the enemy. Otherwise, we're going to give up our defiant here. So this wizard can't die. I'm going to make a draining tea just to annoy this one. Draining tea is a great underrated unit. Speaking of draining teas, make another one here. Can't really do too much more because we're economy blocked. There's so many alternatives to violence. You and Roybus were supposed to be the most pacifist. However, things have changed. Instance right, by the way. Just putting that out there. She has a good point. So we don't have any of the taunt going right now, so we're going to want to try to get that going soon. Luckily, we have a glycogen with stealth. This is going to be fun, actually, if you think about what I can do. I can remove these stacks. Now, because I removed it and I transferred, excuse me, I took the negative effect of this, right? And as defined here, which is fine. Now, if I really want to, I can lose the stealth on this guy and make some magic happen, right? Let's make this sleepy. Nice. It's drained, it's sleepy, that's good. Because I can do that. So this now has 6 attack, this has 3. I could have done that before attacking, but I think it's fine. We can claim that now, which is great. We're stealthy here. We have the ability to do some healing. And the ability to take this tile. We do 1, 2, 3. It won't be enough to kill it. I think the tile I should prioritize, though. The tile's more important. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 won't be quite enough. But Roybus can... I want to start getting these units together. And the reason for that is to have Mate make a stealthy wizard and transfer stealth onto my princesses for protection purposes. Let's start moving you up. And let's see. You should deal with this situation up here, I think. So I believe a Tea of War is in order. Now it loses that, but that's fine. You can be fodder. There we go. And we want you to kind of also be fodder. Want to deal with this guy right here, so we can make another draining tea. Now we're going to try to save our economy a bit. That scout should sit there. This scout has Defiant, which is incredible. If you really think about it, that's incredible. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, Roybus and Camille are getting hardcore called out here. There's an interesting argument Roybus puts forward that Instant immediately rejects. Instant's kind of the quiet one, but she has a backbone. She's got a spine. So we're surrounded here with this sugar unit, which is kind of sad, but interesting if you consider the decommission. Here come some units. We're still stealthy. So if you consider the decommission here, all we would do is apply juiced to our teammates. So this is kind of an unfortunate circumstance, but we have stealth. And we have an opening here now to get more tiles, and we absolutely should get them. Lapidarian Mystic exists. We could do some diagonal healing. I wonder if that works. I don't actually know if it goes through enemies. I think it does. It does. Could stay alive a bit. But that's actually not the best move. I should have just gone for the tile. But I was just curious if that works. So Lapidarian Mystic heals from a diagonal. There was some danger here. Now there isn't. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we have the Glycogen, and we could get the taunt going with this attack here. So we can do a big attack, which would be kind of cool. Ooh, I know. Because this heal will get rid of the negative status effects and provide a juiced buff. Right? So we got rid of the negative status effects. So this is now at an 8 attack, which is excellent. We're going to go in. And sure, we took damage, but now the taunt is active. So things are going to swarm this enemy, even stationary units. Or this, not enemy. Things are going to swarm Glycogen. No, 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 not you. I need a save for this Corrupted Sorcerer. I need more sugar. Because I want to do the thing with these princesses. In the meantime, we have some, with enemies focusing on this and with us being stealthy at this point, we can do some interesting things. Right? Oh, well, we could just do this. Alright, so all our T-princesses have stealth. We've done it. We are no longer afraid. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Cool. We had just enough to do that. That's very good. We need to figure out what we want to do about this situation. So things are going to swarm here. I want to knock... I would love to knock that block off. So let's consider healing a bit to full health. This is a sacrifice play, but we got the full heal, and now this doesn't have the block. That's good. And let's see, we have lemons. We have a lot of lemons. We actually don't have as many lemons as I thought. I feel confident that with the taunt here, these tiles won't be taken. Oh, you just ended up swarming it with... That's an interesting strategy there. So because I'm confident this Glycogen won't be taken, or this tile won't be taken because of the Glycogen, I'm going to start moving my scouts just to better position them for later. And my hope is things clear up here. In the meantime... A decommissioning draining tea is very good. Can really do some damage here. Another stealthy scout just to like start moving that forward. And I believe I actually don't want to overexert myself too much yet. We have 8 attack on this guy. That's nuts. Instant. Mate. Apart from everything going on right now, have you been doing well? No. Now, they are friends, and friends fight, right? All right, the swarm is happening. Oh. That's okay, we have a lot. We have plenty of chocolate. And we have 8 attack. Well, I guess 7 now. Because we lost a stack of it, but that's still very powerful. This level has... yes, the 2x movement from Ballet T12 move is very good. Mate is just very good. Okay, things did clear up, as I had hoped they would. I have stealth. Remember, our goal is instant, so I'm going in. We're going in right now. Let's make a draining tea. Just something small. Let's make some small units here. The music has been changing now. We almost have a path to reach instant, which is great. This is just a normal scout. Wow, okay. So we need some health badly. Luckily, we have a wizard who's going to heal us and also give us way more stuff. With 8 attack, who is great to hit? We have a lot of regen too. The Doppio is a pretty good target. I also can try to just move the enemy away from the combat. But let's attack that Doppio. Open that path up a little bit. Okay. Let's see what we want to do here. We have, unfortunately, drained, so we can only get 3 attack, but I believe that will be enough. Oh, no, I am very drained. That's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 attack is the most we can do. But have no fear. Remedial Chai is here. I guess I'll just start moving you this way. You don't need to do any healing there. There won't be meaningful. So I'm going to take this block from this unit. Thanks. I always wanted to do that. Let's see. Next turn, we should have enough to get another glycogen, which I would definitely want. We could get just maybe a healer here. That'd be good. Can't get too much crazier with it, though. I'll make another scout with Mate. Start moving people away from combat. Anything else I should consider making? I would say not right now. And here we go. Even Mate is, or even Instant is being drawn to the glycogen. Well, that's another strategy. Just get the glycogen to wail on her. Oh, poor scout. There goes that tile. All right, this is working. Just want to try to get that opening. There's not really an opening here. There is kind of a... I mean, I could just move to take those coffee beans. But right now we can make another glycogen. And I believe it would be in our interest to do so. So let's... We don't have the stealth, which is fine. I could have made it with Mate. She's kind of far. Give me your block, please. Thank you. And then I'm going to swap with you. So now you have block in 1x6. Get our stealthy friends. Is that 7 away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Take that one. You go here. Make me another scout, Mate. Thank you. Stay on that. So even though I have 0 attack, I can still weaken these, but think about movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, nice. Have a healer here. Let's consider just moving up a bit. Okay. She is surrounded. This is something. This is game. I can't attack with this. If I decommission, I apply drain to everything, which is actually probably very good to reduce their HP, but this is blocking my path. You have 4? Okay. Let's do that. Hang on. Believe there's a better way. Yes. Please be healed. And you will go here. I can heal you. And get some more damage on you. Pinging that actually did a lot of damage to surrounding units, which is pretty good, actually. I forgot about that with these guys. Let's see. You do 4 attack. Okay. I want things away from chamomile. Excuse me. Let's bring you up here. We should be able to get another glycogen next turn. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Maka Vanguard has 3 HP. It, has... Okay, I should do this just to weaken it. This Defiant Scout. I'm gonna move the Scout here just to block the path a bit. Glycogen can attack. It can attack something for 8. This has 9. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move you up, actually. Seems like a bad idea, but it's to try to see what happens up here. I should have probably decommissioned first, but that's okay. You stay there. Lemon unit can be useful here, just to reduce its attack. Go here. Sure. There we go. Let's see what happens. We got a lot of the tiles in the back line now with those scouts. Instant still moving to the other glycogen. That's fun. This is kind of a crazy level at the end of the day. It's so chaotic and I just love it. And there are so many different strategies. Like, don't take my strategy here as the sacred one. Kuma says they won in 7 turns, so that's better than what I'm doing here. Oh, an opening. An opening for instant might be here. Something very interesting indeed just happened here. She took damage because of these guys, the spear channelers. We must do it. Ping. Ping everybody. Yes, that ping. That hit instant. Okay. You're my focus now. Oh, but if I hit you with chamomiles, you're gonna not ping. The Monka Vanguard, then? There we go. I want the pinging. I want that pinging effect. Yeah, okay. We're gonna use you to my advantage. That's right. So instance at 15 HP. This is wonderful. Hey, Mate. It's your time to shine. Four. What has four? You have four, if I can get that close, which I can't. I actually don't want to maintain the stealth in this case. I just want to go wild. So I wish I could just get a little bit more here. This path is a bit blocked. But let me just hit you with that. I want you to hit me again next turn. That'd be good. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's good. It opens that up. What is a good move here? Perhaps even saving a bit. I know there was a time I did this where I basically didn't use any princess passive, which is kind of funny to think about. Just don't use that mechanic. It's not necessary. But I have enough tea leaves per turn that I really should make stuff. That stuff might even involve fighting this guy here. Okay. I think I'm good with my positioning here. Did I move all my princesses? I did. Instance out in the open. But she keeps making stuff. Can I keep hitting the wizards here to get the pinging going? That's a really solid strat. There should be some pinging here. Oh, it's asleep. Never mind. I made it sleep. Chamomile is working actively against me here. Ow. Oh, hey. Some tiles are opening up for me. Oh my god, the cloud of pings! That cloud of damage there, wow! That was insane, that amount of damage. Do it again. It's so much damage! What's my attack here? 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or you die. Have some heals. Okay. Want to think about things I can do with this wizard here. Okay, if I clear this 2 HP, I can hit this for Oh no, it'll just die instantly. Well, that's still actually okay. It's still okay if it dies instantly. Let's use the Draining Tea, just a useful unit to keep around. Okay, with that, and my 4 attack, we'll get rid of you. You won't have a ping, sadly, but we're gonna get things we're gonna try to make it our way closer and closer. What's the best healer I can make in terms of movement? Lapidarian's pretty good. I could think of the diagonal to hit. Yes. Did that heal? Big heal. Okay, excellent. Lapidarian, I think, is a little underrated. And this level especially, though. Very good unit. Okay, what do we want to do with this wizard? I want to do something with this wizard. I want to make magic happen. This doesn't even have anything to shed anymore. That's funny. Decommission adds a lot of drained to the enemy. That basically makes them ineffective. Sure. That unit can't do anything. We could just use a standard Tea of War. Great. Wizard. Ping. Just the Sea of Death. God, that's so cool. Yeah, you could just get rid of that guy for me. Thanks. Who has not moved? You shouldn't move. But you should keep just fighting this war of attrition here. If I decommission, I just give juiced to this guy, which is actually so funny to think about. Right? Because now this little guy has 7 attack. Which is just I'm gonna use this next turn to kill one of these units. Oh, I should have maybe covered that tile. That's fine. Ooh! Instance right next to Glycogen, which I just healed. That's going to be fun. I can disable instance passive. And I have the healer set up in position as well. Ping, ping. I love just the pink, just the sea of red. Okay. You're almost dead. Oh, I moved it out of range. Uh-oh. That's fine. Instant has, what, 1 attack? Not too worried. Mate can just make another one. Or another Glycogen, but I think we don't need to make another Glycogen. Yeah, that's the maximum distance. Get that heal. Okay. So. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Make you. And I need you. Do I attack instant directly for the 2, or do I do the, like, mass ping? I think I attack instant directly. And then have this unit attack me back. So that's 9. Can't move. That's fine. I'll give you the impede, all of you, and I'm gonna hit you for more pinging. I don't want to do sleepy necessarily. Let's do this. Just get a path forward. Can Roibus make me something with a movement of 4? Bring Sorcerer seems good. Decommission, apply Drain to everybody. I do want to decommission. And the reason I want to decommission is so I can immediately use this tile. And the reason I want to immediately use that tile is for another ping. Okay, oh my god. It's just death is happening here. I'm hurting my glycogen in the process, but I don't think it actually matters. Okay, you have 6 attack. You have 6 HP. Goodbye. Let's see. I would love to have that. Well, actually, it's just a chocolate tile, so it doesn't really matter. But let's just kind of keep seeing what we can do with this. Here you go. What do you have? 2 HP? Oh, I'm out of brewing. Oh, no. That's fine. Let's move this guy up here, at least. My princesses move. I don't want to be too deep into the ping range. There we go. Reaper has been reaped by the other Reaper. T-Reaper is better. Oh. The annoying lemon units, there they are. Ooh, it's getting rough. Alas. We still can do a lot of pinging. And I mean, we could just make another glycogen, right? So... at 8 HP... let's see. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep throwing units here. This is an excellent strategy. 6 HP. More, please. 5 HP. Lapidarian can get a bit of healing here. We actually have an opening. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting. We have an opening here. We're gonna get dirty. Three HP. It's close. I'm decommissioning to open the space. Healing. Let's see. Now I want to... something with 4 move, which is just a T of War. Cannot even make a T of War. Ooh, Remedial Chai will be fine. Two HP. It's close. It's very close. I have 5 attack. That shouldn't happen. Okay, I think we win next turn. It kind of depends on the order of operations, but if that glycogen is hit by the that guy... Ooh, but it just moved out of range, I think. That's unfortunate. Ooh, this could be bad, actually. Because it will ping my princesses now, who have lost stealth. Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. I planned for that. Oh, more. Oh, no. More pinging. Now we're taking damage. Don't get too aggressive with it. Okay. We got this. We're fine. It's fine. Now, the wizards are out of range, and she has 2 HP, which is something. Let's see, 4. You have, what, 6 HP? I do 4 attack. You have 1 HP. That's right, I made a glycogen not with a princess. Move back a bit, y'all. Kind of in a scary zone. Have stealth here. Let's give it to you guys. Let's see. Up here for now. Chamomile does not have stealth. Not that it really matters too much for her. Roibus, what do you want to do? These guys are a bit scary. I think you want to make a lemon. Bing. I do that just to lower their initial attack. Let's get some healing of some tea princesses here. Let's consider what else we can make. Bring in the lemons. Bring in the lemons. Okay. Anything we want to do here? Say so. Gotta get that, like, final hit on instant. There we go. She's moving out. Maybe... Oh, no, the Reapers are getting close. One HP left on instant. Oh, boy. Oh, it's close. We can just get one ping. This might be the one ping. Woo! That was crazy. We did it, folks. That was actually crazy. The Herbal Tea Realms have prevailed. Alright, and Mate is going to be formally forgiven. She has proven her loyalty. And, it's a little bit of a heartwarming moment. It's time for the two friends to speak. The two friends. The Tea Realms are ironically more organized than the Coffee Empire. Instance wondering about how she will be remembered. Her ideal is to not be remembered, but complicated, complex emotions. We both believe they won't be remembered very kindly for the contributions to this war. But that is the last herbal tea level. We have a lot of required dialogues here, but we're about to go to the final levels of the game, the black tea levels, and these ones are kind of nuts, kind of fun. First, we have some conversations we need to go through. The girl squad is back together, which is to say we have 3 coffee regents behind bars. They don't understand how there's no surrender yet. But I guess you'll just have to see what's going on. There is no surrender. But the last remaining coffee regents and the coffee emperor, so Cafe au Lait, the last remaining coffee regent, Cafe de Oya, the coffee emperor, are stronger than the three of them combined. So, before we continue, let's take a look at how things have been. We have new maps. With our advance, we've captured all of Instance Land and a little bit. So we've succeeded in our goal of basically making basically splitting the Coffee Empire in two. Where you have Cafe au Lait's lands and Cafe d'Oya, the Coffee Emperor's lands, are here. Still have not actually met her yet. But before we do the next level, we have to have these conversations. Bai Muden and Black Rose would like to speak with one another. Black Rose, there you are. I wonder when I'll see you again. So Black Rose has been fighting Cafe au Lait, and she's here to report that Earl Grey has been defeated. Oops. So Cafe au Lait directly attacked Earl Grey. Turns out she was spending the majority of her time just biding her time building her army, and just pushed the entirety of it into Earl Grey's lands. This is a bit of a surprise. So, Cafe au Lait is just on a sort of blitzkrieg mission here. Defeat the tea princesses in her way, which would be Earl Grey, Masala Chai, Dragonwell's lands, and then reaching these lands at Fort Steep and ending the war. And yeah, in the old war, it was a 3-year fight between the two, but it seems like Cafe au Lait won in about a month. And Black Rose did correctly predict this sort of outcome. So, things are about to get intense. Black Rose is going to join the fight soon, which should excite everyone because, I mean, look at her. That's a war criminal right there. So, we got some things to do here at Fort Steep to make sure that calamity does not befall us. So, new priority, stop Cafe au Lait's advance. All right. Dragonwell, it's time for you to talk to Bai Muden about what just happened. Dragonwell's like, hello, my friend, how are you? And then Bai Muden's like, oh, by the way, we're screwed. So Dragonwell is going to be working directly with Bai Muden in the coming weeks to prepare an army large enough to at least stall Earl Grey or Cafe au Lait's army. What else do we have to say? Where are you, Mate? Take Mate. Mate would like to speak with Marikino. And of course, Mate was in the coffee empire. She is acquainted with these three. The girl squad is back together. Heck yeah. Everyone likes the name Girl Squad, except for Instant. Here's Instant's suggestion, Secrets of the Bean. And here's Mate trying to tell them something important. And then there's some really fun banter here. And Mate's like, hey, I'm trying to tell you something important here. Cafe Olay has defeated Earl Grey. That's kind of the news of the day. Marikino, Cafe Olay's cousin, is like, hey, that's great. Yuan Ying's like, should you be giving us this information? So Marikino's like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for letting me know my cousin's coming. And Mate's like, no, no. I want her dead. So, just to quickly go through this, it's setting up a little bit of tension now between Mate and the other coffee regents, now that Mate has switched sides, but they're still friends. And we learn that it doesn't make sense why Cafe Olay did what she did to Mate. Marikino found it very surprising. One last conversation. Where are you, Genmaicha? There's Genmaicha. There's Genmaicha. We set up this earlier point that Genmaicha wants to go visit Matcha, right? So this is what's going on here. Genmaicha is requesting a ship to go talk to Matcha. And Genmaicha gets a little emotional that Black Rose obliged so quickly with minimal questioning. So basically what that means is for the next few levels, you're not going to see Genmaicha in Fort Steep. There was a very practical reason for that. And the reason was that if she was there, she already had, at this point, the most Fort Steep conversations of just about anybody. We needed to give her some time off. It's time for a black tea level. The first black tea level. At level 19, Earl Grey's Realm. Finally, right? We've waited so long to get these levels, and now they're here. We have a new unit. Oh, excuse me. The milk tea. The Resolute Slayer. We're going to learn more on how these units work in just a minute. Let's just get started. We have a new resource here. It's called Milk. But here we are. Earl Grey's Realm. With quite the army and a lot of new units that we have never seen before. Are you ready? Let's dig in. It's time for the banter. Poor Masala Chai got caught in the middle of it. And since we haven't seen Masala Chai in a long time, here's the full art. Earl Grey's defeated, and we are approaching Masala Chai's border. Masala Chai, the pacifist, does not understand why she's being invaded. But Cafe Olay is just doing this kind of intentionally. despite Masala Chai not wanting to fight. Kind of having a little bit of a breakdown here. And so Masala Chai right here surrenders. But Cafe Au Lait does not accept said surrender. This is quite alarming that the surrender was not accepted. Masala Chai is having a bit of a crisis of character here on if she should or should not surrender, and is now questioning everything she has known. She is the oldest one among all the characters here. There's Earl Grey with her nickname for Masala Chai, which is just Chai. And with Masala Chai agreeing to fight, Cafe Au Lait says, oh good, now I can claim in, her books that she was attacked. Survive 10 turns. This is a new mechanic. From here on out, units will have status effects called count. When you increase the stacks of count, however you are able to increase it with whatever trigger is at your disposal, excuse me, you can get your units to upgrade. We've seen this happen with Kopi-chan. Masala Chai is also very unique in that she gets a specific spiced brew action, which lets her get unique units, only available to her. So let's take a closer look. When Earl Grey makes a unit, she gains count 2. Her units get extra max HP. When Earl Grey heals a unit, and she does have healing abilities, she uses all of the stacks of count she has and converts it to armor. You could use that immediately for an instant armor 2 with an additional plus 2 max HP. You could save it for when there's an emergency. Masala Chai has spiced brew here. When I make a unit, for each ingredient used in the brew, I gain count. So, for example, this unit has 2, 4, 4, that's 10. I would gain count 10. I can use count 6. As long as I have count 6, I can make spiced brew to get unique units. And then the more I use it, the more and more count I need to use, but it resets. Survey the battlefield, kind of a small map, a bit of a tall map, some choke points that absolutely need to be defended, and unlike many other maps, you actually start off with a better resource economy. Let's look at the enemy. They have their Wake Up Brew. The Ascended Reaper. What is the Ascended Reaper? Let's take a look. When the unit is healed, gain count 1. And it's a type of Reaper, so, heal this unit by 3. So here's the counting upgrade on this unit. When it gets count 4, it will upgrade. It will gain an attack, 2 movement, 12 max HP, and a bonus ability where when it lands a hit, it will heal itself by the amount of damage done. That is scary. Also, it has regen, so it's already going to start ticking off its rejuvenates. Plus, you do some damage to it, it's surrounded by healers. These guys are likely to upgrade. The Incredible Keg has a Reaper ability, so when it kills something, it gains count. This thing, when it is healed, it gains count. This, when it kills something, it gains count. And on count, and just 2 count is all it needs, gain 2 attack, 3 move, 2 max HP, and an ability that when the unit dies, it explodes and does 20 damage to the thing that kills it. Big numbers now. Latte. After combat ends, it gains count 1. So if you engage it in combat, it's gaining count, and on count 2, it will upgrade. 8 max HP, 2 attack, 1 move. This is kind of a basic, simple milk unit. It's just a latte. There are no resources that are unclaimed to start with, very intentionally. These are just boons. So let's look at what we can make before we make anything. We have the mobile kettle. You can see that Masala Chai gives that upgraded HP. And here are 2 new milk units. The milk tea, the boba, the bubble tea. This is your basic one. At the end of the turn, it gains count 1. So this is a good unit to just make a lot of and just sort of leave behind, wait for it to upgrade, then bring it in. So when it upgrades on count 3, gain 10 max HP, that's pretty good. Gain 2 attack, gain 2 move, that's all pretty good. Our blueberry unit here, the Resolute Slayer. Now this already has 14 HP. 2 of that HP is from Earl Grapes, but it starts at 12 HP. That's kind of a lot. When it kills something, it's a Reaper type unit. Gain count. On count 3, you get 8 max HP, 3 attack, and 1 move. So kind of just a flat stat increase. No new abilities on these ones when they upgrade. So let's think about what we want to do. And I know I want to make the beefiest, most expensive unit with Masala Chai to get that 10 stacks of count, which will allow us to get Spiced Brew. I'm not going to make anything yet, but let's take a look at the units you can get with Spiced Brew, because they are very different. Cardamom is a healer, and when it heals something, reset all actions on the thing it healed. It's basically like Mint's passive without the minus 2 HP. The Cinnamon is kind of a simple unit, but it has a unique type of movement here. It has a wide movement. It can move through impassable tiles. The Star Anise has 8 different abilities that trigger off immediately, which is to do 1 damage to the target unit. Okay, so we've made a Resolute Slayer. And I think I would like to make another one, this time with Earl Grey. Earl Grey gets count 2. If I heal this unit, it will get 2 armor. But for now, we want to start moving them up, I believe. Okay, very good. So they've been moving up. I forgot the animation I had with this muffin is to just like shake a bit. Look at that. Here's the Incredible Kegs animation. Kind of fun. There's a milk. There's a milk. Lots of milk. So, what do we want to do with these guys? Well, if we just throw our sacrificial teas at them, bad things will happen, right? Throwing a sacrificial tea at these will cause problems down the line. Because they will die and these are Reapers. We can start disrupting this backline, though, with our Winged Tea. Has a ranged attack. So if I hit this, it's going to do damage in an AoE sort of effect, right? That's what that ability does. So I'm going to hit it. And that clears some of these healers. And then I'm going to sit and protect that tile. I can do this a couple more times. I can't do it indefinitely, but I can do it a couple more times. Now, can't do it any more than that, but it's good to just sort of like clear things out of the way, because it's about to get intense. Now we have a lot of milk. These aren't particularly strong units, but they have the highest HP, so I will start making some milk teas. I'll just start popping them here. These will become strong soon. We will use masala chai. We will make... Let's see, what's our movement we could make with the cardamom? Cardamom has a movement of 4. That's okay. We're going to make a star anise. We're going to save it. We're just going to save it. And can't make more. We still have 4 count, but now we need 10. That's okay for now. We're going to have that there. We're going to start making more units. And really, when you're doing a survival map like this, you want to make as many units as you can. You want to have buffers. Cannot make anything more with milk. I'll make a mobile kettle, because that will become handy, such as right now, to perhaps make ourselves some healers. I would like to make ourselves regenerative chais. Just get some regen going. Make some more remedial chais just to get some frontline healing going for later. Sure. Alright, that's all we can do for this turn. Let's see what happens. The enemies are moving forward. Are you ready? It's been a long time since I've played this level. I'm nervous. I'm excited. Oh boy. There's the healing to get that upgrade going. Oh no, it's the super healer. There's the star anise putting in work, doing a ton of damage. Okay, kind of scary, but we'll get through it. These enemies are close to upgrading. Star anise does 8 damage. This has 8 HP, so it's a perfect candidate. Especially since that had count, that's really scary. Now the Resolute Slayer, we want the Resolute Slayer to get kills. That's the ideal. Would love to get kills with these guys. Let's get some regen on them before we send them into combat. Now I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to make another Resolute Slayer here. And let's see. 10 HP. Okay. Okay, if I could get a surround on one of these, that'd be great. So I could do 3 HP. On counting 4, this upgrades. If I could do 3 damage, it says 10 HP. I could do another 3 damage, that's 6. And then at that point, what can I do next? Because we want to get the kills. This needs to get kills. What to do, what to do. I can do some damage to this from behind. Okay. Okay, I can do AoE damage with some blueberry units. I can do that once, and I think this is the one I would want to target. So let's just move you out of the way for now. Great. So that has 9. I could do 3, 3, so I just need 3 more damage on this. I have a means of doing just a flat 3 damage on something. If I am willing to sacrifice some things, the answer would be yes. Let's start with this one. I'm moving you down. I would like you to do an attack here, because I need to open up the path for the Star Anise. And importantly, let's see, I need 10, I'm at 8. Okay, but importantly, that opens up this path too. Okay. Let's see. I can get a kill by killing this guy. Nice. That's good. We have 10 HP. These have such... They have such HP. So much HP. I would like to get a heal on you. Keep you nice and healthy. I would like to get a heal on you. Nice and healthy. Let's see. I'm gonna have to focus up here. I should make something. Make a milk tea, and I think you're going to be the chosen milk tea with that 4 armor. Start making your way up. Let's see. You come in. I have to be careful about the decisions I make here. Okay, we're out of milk there. This will do 4 damage to me. I have 5 HP. I can make a bunch of healers, though. So, let's do that. Remedial Chai will give us a big heal. Then I can move you, I guess, to block. We'll use the Regenerative Chai to get that last HP tick, and also get a nice regen. And I'll keep you on that tile. We can do the same thing here. Get a nice regen. I'm gonna die if it attacks me, which is unfortunate. And let us make more healing units in the back lines here. Since these are useful. Don't do the attack yet. You should move there. Okay, we have tiles to brew from. I'm gonna try something I might regret, but I want to try to get a scout in there just to, like, disrupt them. But we can make another mobile kettle just to have that around. Get some regen. And let's get one more regen. Let's give it to you, Masala Chai. Okay. This is going to be scary because things are going to upgrade probably this turn. Let's hope we survive. Well, the scout did kind of work as a distraction there. Whew. Big damage. Star Anise is wonderful. As a unit and as a spice. Ah! It's big! It upgraded. It got healed and so it upgraded. But the enemy economy is kind of in shambles a bit. So it upgraded to the Big Reaper, which is very scary. Let's see what we want to do here. You have 6. I can do 3. Got lots of options here. Okay. You have 3 HP. I really want the Resolute Slayer to be the one to kill you. Ah. And you know what? Hang on. Do that. Great. I really would like... Oh, you're still at 4. You're a jerk. That's okay. Yes. Take that to get the count. Be healed. Star Anise. Go forth. Do that. Masala Chai. Okay. Let's do some rotations here. So I just want to clear that out of the way. Move forward. You're safe to move forward. You are safe to kill that. Kill that. This will upgrade next turn. Let's do some healing. Do a little bit of healing. Don't block that output. 4. You upgrade on count 4. So if I throw something at you and you kill it, you'll heal by 3 HP. Which isn't great. But if I throw the Winged Tea at you, then what? Then you can rotate back and get the kill there. Okay, you have 5 HP. Do I have... Okay, first... You do 4, you do... First off, let's make that Star Anise. Go forth and conquer. Please make me... This actually would give me the most in terms of count. This would give me 5 count. Go make me that, actually. Just hit that from a distance. 3. 3, 3, 3. I need to do 3 damage to it. That's not going to be easy in my current state. It's doable, though. And the reason it's doable is I can make... Whew. Make a 1, 2, 3. I need 1. Make a Remedial Chai to go in to heal this one to kill this one. Okay. I need another healer real badly here. In both of these cases. Luckily we have that. Remedial Chai. Go in, heal this, because this unit's going to upgrade. Don't attack that for now. Just allow yourself to be a bit of fodder. Okay, this area is looking pretty good. This area is looking pretty good. I'll move you here. That looks good. Okay, let's look at what's happening up here, because this area is not looking quite as good. And we've already gotten the kill with you. You guys are about to upgrade, so it's important that I keep you alive. And I would like to litter my back line with some milk teas. even like to make one with you. You have 7 HP. That's great. You have 7 HP. You can actually take this hit. Totally fine. Maybe I should have given you armor beforehand, but, you know, it's fine. Now, I do have an opening here, which is scary. I would like to fill that with something nice. Another milk tea. Don't attack yet. And another one. And another one. We're drinking a lot of boba today, folks. One more. That's right. Okay. Do not attack yet. Do not attack yet. You go back, you go in, you do a heal. Do not attack yet. Don't move, I guess? Your position. We could heal you just to full. This thing has 5 attack. Good lord. Let's get some more regen on people. Always an option. Save your heal, Earl Grey. Yeah, heal this little muffin to get some healing on that. Why don't you give some regen to Earl Grey? Stay there. Stay there. I have... What? I don't really have a path forward here, and I don't actually want to block this path. I don't want to engage in combat with the latte because I don't want the latte to upgrade. I will say this level is, I'm going to end turn, is possible to win. You can do it in less than 10 turns, but it is a completely new way to play the game, which I think is really cool. The counting levels are the most complicated in the game by far. Yeah, kill that guy. But they were also something we wanted from really early on in the design. Oh my god. Star Anise is a hero. Excuse me. Oh, we had some upgraded bobas here. You could see them. They upgraded at the end of my turn. They got big. Okay. That was a pretty good turn. Because we have big bobas now. You see the upgraded bobas? They're bigger. They're stronger. Let's see. What would we like to do? How about this? Let's get some healing action here. Yep. I would love to get one more kill on this unit. It needs to do 3 damage. It needs to just hit something for 3 damage. You have 4 HP. I do 4 damage. Well, I would just outright kill you. I could do a setup. But I think it's better to start moving in and just outright kill it. And the reason I think it's better is I believe this Star Anise, which has not attacked, needs to go in to get rid of this incredible keg to make ourselves a lovely scout to start causing chaos in their backline. Is that actually close enough? Could be. And why not make a milk tea here to get this kill? I should have actually made the other unit. But it's totally fine. We'll make another milk tea to just like sort of chill. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Chaos is happening. You have 4 HP. You do 4 damage. Goodbye. You do 4 damage. You do 5 damage. You do 8 damage. You have 11 HP. I do 4 damage. Masala Chai can easily send folks in. You have a lot of... Okay, I need to work on this side to clear up the board up here. So. Just need to do 3 damage. You have 5. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay. Where's the one with 2? You're the one with 2. It's time to upgrade. Yes. And when you upgrade, you go again. So here's the Resolute Slayer. Isn't it marvelous? 6 attack. Holy moly. You have 3 move, right? Yeah, okay. Can't do much with you. Not yet. So we have the Slayer in. That's great. I could hit you from a distance. That actually worked. Cute. Start thinking about some healing here. Heal you. Believe you are actually kind of safe to go in. Get another heal on you. Nice. Start bringing in the healing squad. You'll die, but let's move you down. Okay, so we have options here. This guy needs to get out of our way, is the first problem. The Resolute Slayer can get a free kill off of the Wake Up Brew here. Sulachai is going to go in. Going to make Resolute Slayer to get a lot of count, because now we might be able to do multiple counts this turn. Now I have 12 HP. I am going to do this attack just to bring that down. We are going to be able to make a Star Anise to go in. Let's clear this one out of the way first. And let's see. I should start making her other units. I'm going to start making some cardamom. Right, so you have 9 HP. We can kind of do a little bit of a rotation with these Bobas. You have 6 HP. Oh, I attacked with you already. That's fine. Let's get some healing in. Get these guys ready. Okay, excuse me. Let's have you go here to make milk tea. You're going to be the chosen milk tea with a lot of armor. You 2 attack, but you have 4 armor. I think it is worth sending you up just to get some damage in. You'll survive that, don't worry. Let's see. This is going to upgrade soon. That's good. So when it does, I want it to be closer to combat. How about getting some regen on you? Get you ready. There's a lot happening here. That's how this type of level experience goes. Can I make a healer out of you? I can. Boom. That's good. We're gonna get a lot of upgrades soon. That's gonna be very exciting. Heal you. Now I do 6. Oh, that's just a straight up kill. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Make another milk tea. The sacrificial tea is not great this level. Let's make another remedial chai. I think we'll make one more regenerative chai. Let's get some healing in. We're gonna end the turn there. How's everyone doing tonight? This is getting kind of crazy. But I hope you're doing well. We're getting some upgrades like right there. The gambits are paying off. Oh my goodness. That was the chosen boba. It lived. I told you it was the chosen one. Oh, these reapers are scary. The big reapers. Now the enemy does not have milk anymore, which is very good. That hurts. Oh, that's just a flat 6. Okay, okay, okay. This is looking really good, actually. You have 3 HP, you do 3 damage, and you get a nice upgrade when you do, so you should kill that. Excellent. You are almost upgraded, so you upgrade at count what? What do you upgrade at? Count 3. When you upgrade, you go again. So kill this, upgraded, go again. I now do 6 HP of damage. What has 6 HP? The latte has 6 HP. That's gone. Give a nice set of healing here to my friend. Let's just go for it. And let me show you a really cool combo with Masala Chai, who is about to be very aggressive. Masala Chai, I would like you to make a cardamom. And I would like the cardamom to heal this, which allows this unit to go again. Who I'm going to move over here. This has 5. This will kill me if I don't get another heal on it. Big Boba can come in, though. Big Boba, what do you think? 4 HP, I do 2. If we could just get... Well, actually, you move here, you do this. It's time to dance. And we got rid of the other Reaper. Excellent. Very good right now. Let's do some fighting here. Oh, I messed up and it upgraded. There it is. Shouldn't have done that. You should get the kill. You can. This is a dangerous unit. Yeah, go and get that kill. You should hold the fort, get that kill. You should deal with... Okay, these guys aren't too scary, right? These aren't very scary units at this point. Quite easy to deal with. Make a winged. Or, let me think. So I could do 3 with this guy, right? I could do 1, 3. Yeah, we're going to use it the old school way because it's an old school fight. Oh yeah, that felt good. This area is looking pretty good. We could have these blueberries from afar start raining down. Ooh, this is actually just an outright kill. That's cool. Bobas, move forth. Let's go, Bobas. This is a little bit of a precarious position to be in. I believe this will do it, because I will die and kill it. Yep. Can I get ourselves some big heals? Answer was yes, I can. Can I get myself even more heals? Answer also was yes. Can I get... Oh, no, that has no healing. This does. It's time to move in. Make more. Bless it. Bring in the bobas. Boba, if you're a boba, I want you at the front lines. Move forth, bobas. You are needed. Your country needs you. This is probably like overkill, so I'm just gonna end the turn. So we could do the next level after this, which will be the last one of the stream. These levels do take some time, and the next level is quite scary. Alright, we got all the big bobas. But there's not much left for the enemy. Their economy has been destroyed. We have our upgraded units, which are doing an immense amount of work for us, and that's great. Have you go here. It's an all-around incredible amount of work from our units here. I did not need to do that, actually. I shouldn't have done it. 4. That's fine. Okay, which enemies are left? Is it just this? Just the latte? I want to do it the old school way. And so we beat that in 6 turns, even though it is a survive 10 turns. So the reason for that disparity is that this is a very difficult mechanic to wrap your head around the first time you see it. So we're not assuming that you're able to find a path to win quickly, right? But you totally can. And if you can, you are rewarded for it by beating the level faster than the game expected you to. Anyway, we're not going to make it, even though we totally did make it. It's time to retreat. A very scary, bad day for the Black Tea Princesses. Earl Grey is the one that typically writes a lot of books about the wars she has had. Poor Masala Chai got a sad dose of reality. Before we do the next level, there are some things we must first do. One of those is look at the library. We have a new book. Maps have updated. Let's look at our maps. This was after Instant, but you can kind of see what Cafe au Lait did. Just went right south and right to the border, and that's where the level was fought. It's a pretty decisive territorial shift. We have some books. A new book. Instant wrote a book. This one's just kind of her thinking about how the world is changing. We have a required conversation. It is between Silver Needle and Mint. We are preparing the evacuation of Fort Steep, specifically because of Cafe Ole's army. Silver Needle and Mint are kind of working through that. Silver Needle, of course, is the commander for this war. Dragonwell is busy. Genmaicha is gone. Mint is all alone. She's the only green tea princess here. This is a kind of fun little conversation between the two of them. Silver Needle's a bit, everyone's a bit stressed in this game. Let's just say that. Everyone has problems. How was the instant battle? It was very weird, because that battle is always very weird. I don't think I've had the same outcome like twice. Like, I always just try different things. In that case, I was using the diagonal healing way more than I ever have, which was kind of cool. I just had positions set up for me. Let's have Bai Muden speak with Shomei. And so this is actually also a unique emote, which is sick. And we gave it to Bai Muden just for this scene. Bai Muden's been overexerting herself, making as many minions as possible to try to slow down the advance. Shomei gets very angry at her for not sleeping. And then she sleeps. Have a conversation between Instant and Marikino, where they're all wondering, like, okay, these tea princesses are actually completely unorganized, disorganized even. How did we all lose? And they're just talking about, like, hey, you think we have a chance of actually breaking out of here? So, there's a fun line that comes at the end of this one. Cafe Doria will save us. Let's have Mint get an opinion on what that line is. Are you praying? Cafe Doria will save us. Are we deifying her? That's new. Poor Mate never was able to meet her. Are you sure you're not trying to form a religion? Sounds like you're trying to form a religion. I eat, I drink, I breathe, I sleep. Before we do the next level, well, while we're here, we might as well have these two speak. I forgot what this conversation is. Oh yeah, it's the herbal teas finally being able to do stuff. How are things going? Bai Muden's collapsed on the ground. Mint is panicking. Yeah, Chamomile did question Silver Needle's leadership earlier, if you recall that. Perhaps not anymore. We have a new ingredient. That ingredient, my friends, is milk. It's the final ingredient. This is the final time we will be able to brew minions. Or at least new ones. Let us begin. So the milk tea. So we show the upgraded form as well. And you could see the upgraded form has 3 count. It's a pretty hefty upgrade. Very good. It's a very good unit. Look how active it is. Gosh, I could use bubble tea right now. I'm going to get bubble tea tomorrow. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. I'm going to treat myself. It is the holidays. So let me ask you, chat. What is your favorite flavor of bubble tea when you get it? I'm kind of a red bean person, you know? I always lean more savory than sweet. And that's still true with my drinks, for the most part. But, you know, Taro's a classic. Let's see what Milk and Blueberry bring us. So we've seen the Resolute Slayer, the little muffin. And then we have the upgraded form, which we've also seen, and this unit is great, kind of angsty looking, like a angry teenager. Has a straw sticking out of its head. How about Milk and Raspberry? Does that yield anything? And it does! The Calcified Combatant. And this, I believe, was one of the teas we designed for the Kickstarter. Our black tea was a black tea with some raspberry. It is a backer tea. And the upgraded form is a little spooky ghost. A pink brew with a sinister past. It is downright ghastly. So this starts at 15 HP. Let's look at its abilities. It gains count with its prickly. So for every point of damage it is hit by, it gains count. So it requires quite a lot of count actually to upgrade, but you want it to get hit by huge attacks. And in the upgraded form, it still is prickly. You know, that's a typical raspberry mechanic, but it will then also apply poison in a similar manner. It has 5 attack. Pretty good unit. Milk Vanilla. So we considered making a Milk Vanilla unit. Like a counting healing, but part of the issue is there are so many healing units in the game, right? And if we look at just the pure vanillas, the Remedial Chai is still one of the best healing units in the game, and it's so cheap. So we were running into a design problem that if we go above that 3 HP healing, like things get kind of crazy. Like, let me show you. Even with the Caring Sorcerer, we didn't want to go above that 3 heal. So we decided to cut the planned Milk Vanilla unit. Milk Sugar. So this is, of course, a classic. It's milk, sugar, and tea. You have to have that. It's the Combative Deputy. Now this has a 2 attacks, 3x2. And when it gets a hit on another unit, it gains count. So you need 6 count to upgrade this unit, and it becomes a nice little gooseneck kettle here with 4x2 and 4x4. So we really wanted, excuse me, we really wanted this unit to be like your staple because it's such a classic combination. It is tea, it is milk, it is sugar. That's as, I don't want to say basic, but that's as classic as it gets. How about milk and chocolate? Gotta have chocolate milk, right? Got the Patient Salvager. Has some armor on it. Has abilities. At the end of all the team cycles, gain armor 3. When it loses armor, it gains count. So it only starts with 5 armor, right? But you need to lose 8 armor, or really just 8 status effects of some sort. Then you upgrade to the big form of the Patient Salvager, which now it comes with Defiant, right? It gains Defiant. It gains 17 HP. It gains Defiant. You still have the Regenerate Shield, regenerate that armor per turn. You still have that. You can trigger the status being removed with a particular unit. this will remove the status, right? So if we go back to that, using the wizard could just straight up remove all of that armor instantly, and you will get count 5 right off the bat. Great combo. Milk lemon. Well, unfortunately, we ran into some like design troubles and trying to figure out like what this could be. But there's a unit not discovered, and you may have guessed it is the tier 3 unit. But what is it? Gotta do the little calculus. And yes, I am going to make you sit through this excruciating process until we get all of it. What could it be? I'm so excited to find out. It does not have blueberry. We know it has to have milk. Is it a raspberry chocolate milk? It is not raspberry chocolate milk. Is it raspberry vanilla milk? Or lemon milk? No. So no raspberries. What about vanilla sugar? What about vanilla chocolate? What about vanilla lemon? No vanilla. What about sugar and chocolate? We're running out of options here. I bet it's sugar lemon. I think that's what it was. There it is. Metamorph. The egg. The beautiful, glorious egg. It cannot move. It's actually not a great unit at first. No movement. 4 HP. 1 attack. Attack range of 5. But it has multiple ways of gaining count, and this is important. If the unit is healed, gain count 1. Okay, so make it with Earl Grey immediately heal it. If you kill something, count 3. If you hit something, count 2. So if you think about it, you only need count 5 for this first upgrade. If you were to hit something at a distance, you are ranged, and kill it, you would get enough count to upgrade to this form of Metamorph, which now has movement and a lot more attack. And when combat ends, it heals itself. That's a new ability it gains. But remember, healing itself gives it more count. So if you could get it to count 40, you get the Metamorph. You get multi-move, right? We go from 4 and 3x2 to 4x2 and 4x3. Lots of damage. And you still get that healing per turn. We can look at our compendium here. Now we're missing some folks. This one is Black Rose, who we have not played as yet. This one is probably Cafe au Lait, if I had to guess. Two missing things here. What could they be? But beyond that, kind of have everything now. There are units. I know one of these is, the boss. I forget what the other one is. Not sure, actually. Then looking at our enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Not all of them. We're missing a few. We're missing a few milk units. And we're missing sort of the Halloween event final units in here. But it's time. Masala Chai's realm. Black Rose and that late game tea. Interesting. So, finally, Black Rose showing up, and now we have Metamorph, and this is, in my opinion, the hardest level in the game. This is, I think, the hardest level in the game. We are going to start it. And a lot of people have said, wow, this level is pretty hard. And as you can see, we are completely surrounded. It's never over. Finally, Black Rose in the flesh. And what soft flesh it is, as she has once said. Oh no? Oh yes. Admiral Black Rose, don't you forget it. I can't believe I'm relieved to see you. Or Masala Chai is like, hey. Yeah, they're kind of strained here. So our goal is to get to retreat. Black Rose is like, I'm not explaining this to you. You could find out for yourself later. Raise your swords and fight, even though Black Rose is the only one with a sword. Survive 10 turns. Now, usually I beat this level in about 8. So let's just take a look at what's going on here. There's a lot of units. They're everywhere. They're just all over the place. This unit we haven't seen, Sugar and Cream. So the Sugar and Cream, this is the coffee milk sugar unit. It's the analog to the tea milk sugar unit, and they're actually identical units, if I recall correctly. We really, in general, wanted not to have the coffee units be identical, but in this case, I made the argument to our designer, like, no, I think theming-wise, these should be identical. Let's look at our economy. We are equal. Lots of tiles unclaimed. Many tiles unclaimed, in fact. How do we want to play this? Well, there are many options. But however we play it, something's clear. We have enough resources to make 2 metamorphs. And by God, we are going to make 2 metamorphs. Metamorphs have an attack range of 5. The latte has not that much HP. But we need to kickstart our creations. We also need to claim basically as many of these resources as we can turn 1. And there is sort of an order and an art to it, because these tea leaves are going to be the most important ones just so we can get enough scouts out. It's a hard level. It's a very hard level, and there's fighting all over the place. Let's look at Black Rose's abilities. So, she gives herself 2 count. That's basically the same as Earl Grey. You may notice the Black Tea Princesses actually have higher HP and higher attack than the other princesses. Units that Black Rose make get a bonus attack. So Earl Grey they're kind of parallels in many regards. Earl Grey gives HP, Black Rose gives attack. Earl Grey gets the medic ability, so she can convert stacks of count to give armor to a unit. Black Rose, when she's going to attack something, she converts the count into stacks of stacked. So she gets the advantage of it. So Black Rose is kind of going into combat herself, in many regards. How do we want to do this? Will I have to reset? Will I mess up and reset? Let's find out. Make the metamorph because we get so many ingredients. Right, we're already at count, like a crazy count. We're at count 19 here. I can attack something from a distance. Doing so will be good. I won't get the kill, though. But that's fine. Hitting this incredible keg is the best idea. If you hit the latte gains count. The incredible keg only gets count from if it's getting kills. So through that, I got 2. Off to a good start. Earl Grey, will you do me a favor and make a metamorph? Alright, Earl Grey, will you do me a favor and perhaps heal that metamorph? Masala Chai, will you do me a favor and make a cardamom? Tea of War, please take that tile. Cardamom, will you do me a favor and heal that metamorph? Metamorph, will you do me a favor and hit that keg again? Upgrade time. That's 5. Actually, it's 6. So now we have 3x2 and 4 move. So this unit is now capable of soaking in a lot of damage and making a lot of cool things happen. And I am ready to have it go off. Let's start claiming some of these. I don't want to do any attacking yet. Not yet. We want to just focus on getting tiles. Now, Black Rose's units are stronger. The Ballet T will get bonus attack. The Combative Deputy gets a 4x2. A 4x2 is enough to beat that latte. So, how about it? Okay, that's good. Even the 3x2 is enough in this case. Let's make another one. We want to start claiming some tiles. And I'm going to be making units that aren't necessarily the scout. I want to make units that are kind of beefy. Things that can do damage when needed. In this case, I'll make a scout just to claim that tile. It's far enough away. You do quite a lot of damage here, actually. So if you see this, that'll end up doing, you know, what? Has 2 HP left. The Resolute Slayer needs to get kills to pop off. Let's get a kill. Let's start popping off. What's going on down here? So we have a lot of resources. We could kind of do the same exact thing we did here. Just do it again. And we can technically, if we really want to... Oh, no, that was wrong. I thought I would die here. That's okay. Let's start by... Now, I want to not brew from this tile, because I want to take care of this latte. There we go. Here, we're going to make a unit. Let's make units. Let's deal with these lattes. Let's just try to get as many cleared as we can. Doing pretty well for ourselves. Okay, so we got all the boons. That's very important because our economy is looking pretty good. We should be able to get a metamorph next turn. We need to consider the fact that our princesses are kind of in danger. They're kind of exposed, so we need to start reinforcing. And we've used all our brews from all our princesses. So let's just make good units. I like the Draining Tea. I think Draining Tea makes a fantastic guard in many of these cases. I don't want to actually preempt this. Oops, I took a brew spot. It's okay, mistakes were made. This case, this is kind of interesting. Let's make ourselves... Now we can take care of this. We can do damage here. Then what I want to do is actually move that back a bit, just for defensive purposes. Don't attack. Yeah, you're purely defensive. Don't attack. Don't attack. Block the path a little bit more. Don't attack. We have one tile left, and I want to get a bit more. There we go. That's our turn 1. I think it was a pretty good one. Let's see what happens. Remember, we don't have healing other than Earl Grey and the cardamoms. Getting some damage in. You have metamorphs, and the metamorphs are about to go crazy. Because we have cardamoms that can proc into the metamorphs. We have the ability to just get a lot of cardamoms next turn, and I'm going to show you why we would want to do that setup. Ow. Ow. I'm telling you, lemon units, great for protection. Losing some tiles. That's to be expected. Don't be dismayed by that. We're getting 15 tea leaves a turn. That's kind of nuts. Okay. We can work with this. This is very good. I got a 3x2. Let's see. I can do 1 damage to something from afar here. Let's pick Incredible Keg. There's my upgrade. And remember, upgrading means you get to go again. Sugar and Cream, when they land a hit, I'm 3x2. They're 2x2. The latte will die if I move in, which is good. We want the latte to die. I had armor. I have healing. I get kills. I get more count. That number's going up. That's great. I'm a 3x2. It's not enough for these units. Lemon unit here is having a time. You are able to take care of this latte. Make another metamorph. Thank you. Now, let's see. Why don't you hit this one? Incredible Keg. And why don't you sacrifice yourself? Get its... Oh, we don't need to. Here you go. Healing. And now you can start frontlining. You're a 3x2. 1. You'll weaken the blow, though, which is good. It's actually fine. So we're going to do something fun with Masala chai now. I'm going to make ourselves a cardamom. And I'm actually going to heal Masala chai, which will allow Masala chai to make a cardamom. And how much do we need? We would need count 4. Let's do this again, because I can make another cardamom, which now we have a bunch of cardamoms we can use all over the place, which is wonderful. And that's going to include here. Remember, the healing is very good. So we have a bomb. What do we do? 3x2. Let's use the bomb. So now you're a 4. Now you're at 25. Once we get to 40, it's going to be fun. Let us move. Let's move some things. Okay. Then we have a bunch of cardamoms that are mostly going to be useful to defensively hold some points. Let's look up here. I have to do 3 damage to get rid of that guy. This guy's kind of in trouble. Let's look down here. I don't know how these tiles have not been taken. Looking down here. If I do 4, I get the kill here. It's nice. I can outperform. Do 3 here. It'll hurt a bit. Move back. In. Get that 5. Don't want to attack you yet. Going to have to move you in, and you're going to get into some danger. I'm going to leave you defensive for now. Draining Tea should be enough to deal with that. Bombs are made to do a sacrifice. Okay. So you have 4. Black Rose would like to talk to you. I cannot make that unit, but I can make the Resolute Slayer. Get the kill. Very good. Let's see. It is going to take this unit a bit to upgrade, so I do want to throw some damage at it. Because it needs count 6. Can actually make some magic happen here, I think. You're going to pop a squad and stay right there, just to hold that. Earl Grey, would you like to make the Chosen Boba? So we're going to set up by having this unit attack this Sugar and Cream, just to weaken it a bit. Make another Lemon, attack that, just to lower its attack. And it can kind of go off into its own zone. Right, you're not taking damage. You can make more. That's kind of cool. What do you have? 5 HP, but you don't have any damage on you. That means I can actually do something kind of silly here. Okay, you have 1 HP. Sure. Why not? There we go. That's so funny and so silly. I want to keep the cardamoms a bit safe, so we're going to move them more centrally. We need to think about this fight. I want to hold on to some resources here. The sugar is very important to hold on to. I need sugar. There's not much sugar on this map. If I want to make metamorphs, I need it. just drain some of these units, especially these multi-attack units. 4. Ooh, okay. You can just die immediately. Great. How about... Well, I don't really have a choice now but to make a Tea of War or Scout and just hold that tile. You can't move. You shouldn't move. You should be a little bit of a shield in this case. Do not attack. Be a little bit of a meat shield. Okay, turn 2. These are some long, crunchy, juicy turns. The war goes on. Look how good the lemon is at just, like, disabling units. It's so underrated, I feel. Here comes the Metamorphs. We unfortunately will not be able to make another Metamorph next turn because of how things have happened. We've lost enough tiles that it's outside of our capabilities now. I'm a little worried that because it's still attacking, it's still gaining count. The sugar and cream units are still very dangerous. Here comes Metamorph. There's the upgrade, but we did kind of disable it. This is why... Oh, no. That does 4. Oh, we upgraded! Yes! Fortunately, the keg also upgraded. We need to take care of that keg. That keg does massive damage. A Metamorph can eat that damage. We're just really making sure that enemy can never attack again. Things are getting close. Scary. Okay. Whew. We're sweating a little bit. We're sweating a little bit, but only a little bit. What count do I need here? Count 3. I do 4. You have 4. Kind of the bigger threat to me. Do 3x2. Okay. That was just an easy choice here. I do 5x4. Oh my god, because it's made with Black Rose. You have 4. Go away. Okay. Now Black Rose can attack and kill this unit. If I move Black Rose here and attack, this unit's dead. Let's show what Masala Chai can do. First, we need to get her to get more count. We should make the best unit she can make to get the most resources. Now she has 15 count. We're at a 3x2. This will be good. You might as well take this fight. And now let us have her make the Star Anise. Let us have the Star Anise healed. So the Star Anise can go and do more cool things. Like that. Okay. You're going to do 3. You have 4x12. That's fine. I have a ×2. I could rotate you back, actually. And I will, because I think this is the better play. Because then you have 1. I can kill you just outright. You can move in, and I have not used this healer yet. Which ones haven't I used? I have not used you. Move a 4. 4. I have not used you. Okay. 3x2, that will kill this latte. The latte won't be able to upgrade. No, the latte will upgrade right now. I messed up. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. It's gonna tap this unit a little bit. It'll kill me, but that's okay. I just needed to get a little more damage on it. So because of you, you're going to go in. You're going to heal this Metamorph. This Metamorph will do the requisite amount of damage to kill this unit. And we'll hold the fort on this tile. You need to... Will cost me count 10. Okay. Save this one. Save this one. You will be able to kill this unit this turn. The Slayer can upgrade if I heal it. Plus it needs some healing anyway. Now I do 7 attack because Black Rose is ridiculous. Let's start taking advantage of that. Now I realize that one didn't do the kill, but this one will. That's getting it juiced up in all the right ways. That's dead. Now we want to deal with these multi-move units. They're very scary. These multi-hit units, I mean. I have a lot of damage output here, so I feel good doing that. This latte's already upgraded, so let's just make our lives easier down here. I have 5x4. It's close. That's close to actually doing the job. If I can break through this unit, that'd be great. Let me think. None of those are worth making right now. I'm just going to have to take this hit. Okay, now we can do... I still have 2 attack here, which can get rid of a keg. Now we can get rid of this ninja at least. Can we? We can. It's just annoying. Okay, this is the unit I wanted to hit. This one right here. Oh, I am 1 short. I think that was still okay. T of War here. The T of War here. This can attack. This can move too. This should move. Go up there. Be prepared. You're going to upgrade kind of soon. This is going to upgrade now, which is unfortunate. Come back. Make ourselves a beefy, armored T of War. And right now I just want to flood the map with units. Don't do anything, you don't do anything, you don't do anything. You chill. You chill. You still have a turn. That's crazy. That's a difficult decision to make. Maybe it's not as difficult as I thought it was. Fortunately, I used all my brews. It's a little sad. Before you die, how about you move up? Okay. Whew. Tough level. There is a turning point. I promise you. But again, this is the hardest level in the game, at least in my opinion. As the dev, I feel it's the hardest level in the game. Our units are upgrading, though, and it just gets easier the more they upgrade. Like that. We now have the big metamorph. The maximum damage. The double move. This one's getting pretty thick, too. Can you imagine a metamorph if you get taunt on it? Oh my goodness. It's like the best unit. Yes, attack it. Attack. I am surrounded by units that will die to the Star Anise when they attack it. Oh boy. Luckily, I disabled those sugar and cream units. Oh, we're close to upgrading there too. Let's keep making it weaker. The lemon units are so good. Oh no. Oh, that's almost upgraded too. There it is. Getting metamorphs everywhere. That guy's still scary. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. There's so many units. Oh, we're almost at an upgraded boba there, though. We really disabled that unit, even if it has multi-attack. It's so weak. Oh no. There goes one of our cardamom. Oh boy. That's not great for Earl Grey. Earl Grey, you're surrounded! That's okay, though. We have metamorphs, and we are ready. We are ready to reclaim what is rightfully ours. So, let's consider these metamorphs. 4x3, or 4x2 movement. And I need to immediately address the threat that Earl Grey's life is in danger. Easy. Just like that. We have a cardamom. Continue. Continue your quest. Let's see. Would do. Okay. I see a move. I want to do that. Because you have multiple moves. You're going to do that first. Then you're going to take care of that, please. Then I have one more attack, and you're going to take care of that. Thank you. And then we're going to make just a scout for now to save resources. Just claim that tile. Okay. What's going on here? 7. Ooh. We got an upgrade opportunity for us, folks. Like that. It's one of those. Claim that tile. Can't hurt me. I'm a teapot. That's good. That's good. We do 7. These have 6. This one's about to upgrade. We say, no, you won't. Lemon. We need to get this lemon out of here. This lemon's dying. Okay. So this side of the map's actually looking pretty good. This side is getting kind of chaotic, but we have this 3x2. So while we have it, I want to actually do that. We're going to upgrade after this because we got the kill. Now we have remember, everything resets post-upgrade. We have the 4, so we get rid of that. Thank you. We have 2 move. So we still have 2 more attack. I'm going to take that. This is going to upgrade. Don't even care about that. Let it upgrade. has 10. Let's make ourselves some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna take that. There's, excuse me. We have 2 more attacks here at 4 HP. Should kill this latte. Now, as long as I survive the next attack, as long as Combative Deputy doesn't die, it will upgrade. But it looks like the only option I have is attacking the latte. Because the latte will do 2. And we will get the upgrade now. I forgot it. We just get the upgrade early. That's fine. Now I have 4x4, so let's do the first one. 1. I can move. I could do 3 right off the bat here. There's 2. 8 HP, that's perfect. These ninjas are annoying. This latte is also annoying. The ninja will go here and finish this off, because that's 8 HP. That will allow me to make... What will that allow me to make? I'm just going to put a scout there. Keep it simple. Okay. We have some upgraded units here. You can still attack with this. Okay. 2. It's just a T of War right there. We have milk, we have sugar. Can I make a Resolute Slayer, which would be really good with her? Because we can get an easy kill right there. Oof. Okay, I gotta think about motion here. This incredible keg makes me uncomfortable. Makes me very uncomfortable. Make that Resolute Slayer. Go in. Do it. Slade. Excellent. What's your attack? Yeah, this is a problem, isn't it? I think I have to. I think I have to fight this. It's 5 HP. I have to. Something has to kill this. This thing does too much damage. It's very bad. We can, however, try to make some magic happen. This lemon should just, like, die. There we go. You have a metamorph here. I think I need to start getting this metamorph down here. So we're going to do a quick rotation because that keg is incredibly scary. As is this keg. I get 1 more attack here. Just need to make something with a nice cost. What's the movement on this guy? 3. Star Anise will kill it and then die. But it has to. It has to. There's no other way. Metamorph here. Metamorph needs to claim that. It's 4 HP, okay. I have 3 attacks, so here's my first attack. Here is my second attack. Third attack has to be against the keg. which will explode and do a ton of damage, but I can tank it. If I can get 3 damage on this, that'd be great. Be quite nice if I could. I can. I can get 3 damage on it because I have Black Rose. Okay. Make me a scout just to claim that, please. Whew. What's going on up here? There's lots of fighting happening everywhere. I'll just attack you again. I think that was the last one I had with this one. Yep. I think you're good where you are. Stay there. Teacup. The teacup. I can do... I'm at 3. Earl Grey, I need you to do something quite silly for me. You're going to make me a scout. Just to sit on that tile. It's teapot. It's coming through. You're going to bless this teapot. Now we need to think about defense. This is probably fine. This is not fine. This is not fine. None of this is fine. I have to give up this tile to better defend my T-Princess. Got some upgrading. The boba got upgraded. But we are slowly but surely dealing with the problem. There are less enemies than before. The metamorphs are upgrading. The ninjas are killing our cardamoms. It is kind of scary, though. The way I would give advice on this level is to try to hold that center area as best as you can. And just whittle away at whatever side looks weakest. Oh, we got the Relentless Warrior here. That's a new one for this level. You have 83 count on this Metamorph, who's just holding the fort. That ninja is going to make units that are going to hurt us. This Metamorph is going to win, because it's a good one. That unit cannot hurt us. That scout did its job. This Muffin is doing its job. This Muffin is still doing its job, but is about to die. Doing a good job there, Metamorph. Even this Boba is doing well. Oh boy, bye. Yeah, you love to see that. Oh, you definitely love to see that, though. You don't love to see that one. You do love to see this. The Metamorph is a sponge. I love how it keeps attacking and has, like, no actual attack. Do enjoy seeing that. Also enjoy seeing that, for what it's worth. That armor saved the day. Oh, God. Okay. A little bit dicey. A little bit scary. But we have things we can do. Let's start with this Boba killing that. And so we're going to start with this Metamorph. First thing I want to do, just kill you. That's 1 attack. 2 attack. And I have 2 move, right? I'm going to use my first move, do that. Teapot here is going to move up and attack you because we're going to be able to get upgrades out of this. It will upgrade as well. Kind of a mutual thing. No, I just outright killed it. Cool. With my 4x4, we're going to get rid of you. Metamorph can then go down, and we want to hit a unit here. I choose you. Okay, Cardamom is going to save the day by healing the Metamorph. Metamorph will get that 1 attack there. It will use its first move to get this attack. It will use its second move, get this attack, or its second action. So that's all the attack. Reclaim that tile. Okay. We're going to look down here. Metamorph, unfortunately, had the Shedder of Power shed power on it. Not a problem. We're still a sponge, so this Metamorph is going to just first kill that unit. We do 7 attack. That is kind of nuts. You do a lot more. We have a big move here, and we can start moving this into positions we need to, which I think we should. Do that 4 damage. Oh, we only have 1. That's sad. Won't be able to easily get kills here. That 4 damage. Do 1 damage to something. It's best to just do that. You can go in. We need you to take care of that. That's your first attack. Second attack. Third attack. Okay. Nice. This is probably pretty well defended at this point. You can just shift to that. You still have some actions you can take, don't you? Still have an attack action, but that's all I can do here. So this is pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Let's think about what we want to do about this situation, shall we? Now, we want to get a milk tea is the best unit for you so that you can make a star anise. You can go in and get rid of this Shedder of Power. The milk tea does 2. Shedder of Power, or the star anise, is still weakened, but is strong enough with all of this that it can clear paths. Like that. I don't want you to get the kill on this milk tea. Okay. We can get another motion of this guy. Here's 1 attack. Second attack. Claim that tile, please. I'm gonna do the third attack on this one just to reclaim it. It's kind of an important spot. Now you can't do much. Get 2x3, but this will upgrade in that time. I think it's best to wait. Then it will be a 3x3. This Shedder of Power needs to go away. As does this Incredible Keg, so how do we want to deal with that? I think the best way to deal with it is throw a sacrifice at it, which will do a lot of damage, so then I can get the kill here. Okay, which will allow me to move that in. Move you back. I need to do 2 to you. Let's just end it with that. Okay. I do want to protect that tile. Cannot brew anything more. Here's a fun thing. I have heal 1. Even though I don't have count, I can still just, like, you know, heal that unit. I want to make a protective wall. We're not going to be able to keep all these tiles, so I'm going to prioritize the tea leaves. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. Move here. Wow, if Black Rose goes in, she will do a lot of damage. You're good. Okay. I think we're good. We only need to survive 10 turns. But I think we're going to win this, and it's going to be glorious. This is a crazy level. I love it. Once you, like, figure it out, it's such a cool level. There's so many ways to play. And even units I kind of wrote off at first, you know, like, oh, don't do the Tea of War. Like, they're actually becoming useful as the situation, as the scenario evolves. Which is just one of my favorite things about this game. Oh no, we lost it. No. The Resolute Slayer. So we're just like throwing damage at things. Right, the Metamorph there is now a bit stronger than it was before. We have these relentless guys. They're scary if they get near a Tea Princess. These multi-attack units are crazy. Shatter of Power. Okay. We got through that. This unit can get a nice stack of kills here. Very good. What about you? Let's see what we can do here. The map is almost cleared. We have this confrontation going on here. I'm going to first get rid of the Shatter of Power. I'm going to do it in this manner. Okay, then I'm going to get rid of this guy. Or do to the best of my ability. Just want to clear some units. It's Metamorph time. It's Metamorph time. It continues to be Metamorph time. They're so good. They're such good units. Let's see. Yeah, that'll kill it now. I'm still weakened, but it's Metamorph time. Still is Metamorph time. It never is not Metamorph time. What about this Metamorph? Well, we'll get the 4 there. Then I can do 4/4 here. That would kill it. And we'll go back to our tile. And while it is Metamorph time... Ooh. Oh my goodness. I need you to move. I need you to make Metamorph. We're going to 1 HP hit this guy. We're going to heal it with the cardamom. We're going to do it again, which gives us the upgrade, which allows us to go in with that 3x2. I'm going to show you a fun trick after this. We're going in, right? But oh no, we've used all our attacks. And this cardamom is too far away. But wait, the cardamom can cardamom into a cardamom to continue the cardamoms. Which also gives us more heals. We can now move a little bit closer. inch our way up. That's going to kill this unit. Woo! There we go. Love to see it. Star Anise. Your time is now. And move you up just to get ready for some more damage. Earl Grey, would you like to make something? Perhaps a Resolute Slayer. Earl Grey, shall you heal it? I think you shall. It says, oh, this is nearly dead. That's funny. Yeah, let's just do that. Here comes the boba. Here comes the boba. 1 attack. 2 attack. Oink. 3 attack. I get my 4th attack here. Let's deal with the Stoic. It has less HP. Or less attack. Back you go. Okay. This latte can be taken care of with some sacrificials. There we go. That is ours now. Let's look back up here. How is this guy? What? Okay. That's ours now. You go here. You can sit there. I'm gonna get back to this scout. That metamorph should sit. Now, Earl Grey or Black Rose can go into combat right now and be pretty devastating. She can make a pretty strong Resolute Slayer. Before I go in with that, see, I'll do 4 damage, right? Let's take care of this guy. I'm uncomfortable with the ninja's appearance here. Let's get some damage soaked on you. We want to backline a scout? Sure. Let's think about our scouts now and our positioning. Would love to put a scout right there. You should take that spot. Cover that. Okay. We almost have this done, folks. Ooh, this is a crazy level. I love it, but it's a crazy level. Got the kill? That's what we want to see. No, the boba. Let's go metamorph. Let's go bobas. Oh no, Teapot, you're so weak. Yeah, Teapot's gone. You had a good run. At least there's a boba. Slayer is trying to slay. Black Rose's Teapot has upgraded. That's excellent. Yeah, that's big damage now. Big damage. Okay, okay. This is good. This is good. Yeah, just let's take care of that. Sure. Okay. Let's think about units that should be removed from the map. Like you. Now, I want to do something weird. We're going to make the Metamorph, not because I actually care to really use it, though I will attack the Shedder of Power, but because I want to make ninjas, these little star anise. I want to go in, I want to take care of the threats here. Because we have a lot of cardamoms. This cardamom is going to have it so that I can make even more star anise, please. Yeah, I'll do 2 damage here. Move there. Boba will do 4 damage to kill it. We're going to be very aggressive here because I believe we can clear this entire area pretty easily. There we go. Complete and utter domination. Excellent combos. And stay put. No enemies here. Start moving. Start moving towards the enemies. 4x4, that'll kill it. Even with 1 HP, you're saving the day here. If I do this... Can't move again, alas. Go away. And you go away. You go up, and you go away. Or at least you take damage. I guess I could have made the ninja go away. What do you have, 4 HP? Do 3 attack. Let's heal that. Sacrifice. Up you go. You should make something. Make a milk tea. Your milk teas are pretty good. There you go. Everybody move up. Everybody move up. Nobody stay behind. What do we want to do with you? Eve War is probably the best option. What do we want to do up here? I want to get rid of these. I believe I can do that by doing this. It's 2... Oh, that's the wrong unit. Whoops. Not a problem. I hit the wrong button. That's okay. It's fine. There's no problems here. Let's throw some sacrifices at you. One more. Okay. I want you to go back to a more... No, you're good. You stay there. You go up. Oh, you have attacks. I did not realize. You had 1 attack. That's fine. Give war go. Draining tea is always a good option. I don't think that was the right call on what I did in terms of who I targeted, but Don't regret my decision. Give war. And that's all I could do that turn, apparently. Things are upgrading. We got Boba's upgrading. This could be the turn. This could be the turn I win. I have almost 200 stacks of Count on Metamorph. I've seen a Metamorph die. They can die. It's very hard on this level. Next level, they can die. I want to do the next level, but I have to save that, I think, for next week. We've been streaming for over 3 hours now, and it's been a lot of fun. I always enjoy doing these. And I always want to just keep going, but I also know I should pace myself. Okay, well, I'm going to attack that because you're a baller. Oh, man, I got super weakened. That stinks. Maybe we should get this reserve Metamorph upgraded. 3x2. We should get rid of these guys. These guys are scary bad. There we go. Okay. But we have these guys. So it's not all lost. Throw yourself at the problem until the problem goes away. Thank you. Do that again for me. We have a move of 3. Let's see, where are the enemies on this map? They're only up here now. How are you still alive? Okay. Not too worried. We got another Black Rose teapot here. Black Rose makes really good teapots. And we got some nice movement out of that. Is that the only unit alive? That means all we have to do is claim it. And that is the level. In 8 turns, not 10. Whew. I really... This level, the first iteration I played of it, was so mind-numbingly difficult, right? It was a lot more than what it is now. And part of the secret was the corners. We had resources that were completely inaccessible to you. No matter what, the enemy would get the boon. And we made a lot of... It was a lot of hard work to make this level work the way we wanted it to work, to feel the way we wanted it to feel. In many cases, we wanted it to be a little sandboxy with a big threat, just so that you could learn Black Rose, you could learn the counting. Like, we really want you to understand how that works by this point in the game. In a way, it's a very difficult tutorial level. And here they are fighting again. And there's Black Rose putting people in their place. Before we wrap things up, let's go through these dialogues. Let's take a look at the map. And then we can call it a day. So let's see what happened with the map. Right, this is what happened before. Cafe au Lait pushed very deep. And then Cafe au Lait has now pushed extremely deep, cutting all the way across. As you can see, we don't have our coffee regents, and we have a bit of a skeleton crew left at the fort. here they are continuing to fight, because they've been retreating for 2 months now. So here's Earl Grey trying to get Masala Chai to dig trenches, and Earl Grey's like, I'm not going to do it, and Masala Chai's like, we're going to do it. So here is like kind of the fall of Earl Grey, which is kind of fun. Ironically, it was Genmaicha who said she wanted to witness Earl Grey's loss of reputation, but she is not here to witness it. But oh, how sweet it is. So here we are. We've relocated a lot of people. Baimuden, Mint, Chamomile, Rooibos are just gone. We don't know where the coffee regents are, so the ones remaining are Shomei, Dragonwell, Mate, and Earl Grey has noted, where is Genmaicha? On Matcha's Island. Earl Grey's like, wow, okay, didn't know we were doing that. Nope, it's just a vacation, and Earl Grey is furious. And here we are just discussing how the white teas are very cooperative. "10 weeks ago." And here's Earl Grey, upset at the idea that there are even familial relationships in this universe. And that's part of how characters in this universe come to be. They just appear one day, right? You're not birthing anybody. There's no act of like actually bearing a child. It's just that a tea princess or a coffee regent appears one day and they decide their identity. They decide their familial relationships, if any. Most don't have some. Most don't have any. But Marikino and Cafe au Lait, Genmaicha and Matcha. And here's Silver Needle finally coming down on Earl Grey. And was put in her place promptly. Which you love to see. She deserved it. She had it coming. Let's have this conversation. And here's Dragonwell, who has been exhausted preparing with minions. As we know, Dragonwell didn't really have motivation for the war, is still trying to find a reason. Thinks it might be interesting to ask Masala Chai, who was the ultimate pacifist. And it's Masala Chai coming to terms that maybe the only reason she has her philosophy is that she was located in a very convenient place that nobody ever really wanted to invade. And we're going to dig more trenches. Finally, we have... I'm going to cough a little bit. My apologies. Finally, we have Dragonwell. We have Earl Grey. Victory is still achievable. That is true. So yeah, this is the Blitzkrieg, or I guess like Napoleonic strategy that Cafe au Lait has. Move fast, sacrifices happen. If the army is, defeated in places, keep going, don't stop. There's an assumption, though, that the Coffee Emperor will intervene right? Because Cafe au lait has been making great progress, but has been shedding coffee minion after coffee minion after coffee minion, might not actually have enough forces to break through the defensive line at Fort Steep. If the Coffee Emperor were to join her at Fort Steep, that's reinforcements. That's game over. And here is Earl Grey, who is brilliant. She is smart. Arrogant, but very smart. Here is her thought. Pull all defenses and let Cafe au lait show up first. Because if you can defeat Cafe au lait before the Coffee Emperor shows up, then the Coffee Emperor might not intervene, might not make it in time to intervene. And here's Earl Grey giving credit to Dragonwell, with Dragonwell being like, I haven't done anything. While the rest of the dialogues here are indeed optional, I think they're probably worth just going through, especially since we're at the end of the stream. I hope everyone's been having a good time. I hope you've been having fun. Shomei with her healing abilities. Dragonwell told me about you. That's unfortunate, says Shomei. She is so small in comparison. There's Shomei giving a very abbreviated story. Or stupid, that's true. What an insufferable situation. Next we have Masala Chai talking with Black Rose. And Masala Chai shows gratitude. Black Rose is, of course, cool, calm, collected. And Masala Chai is very interested in why Black Rose is as murder-prone as she is. An older tea princess in her adulthood saw me as a threat and banished me to neighbor the herbal tea realms. Which is what Earl Grey did. We already know Earl Grey banished Black Rose. There was just a question on did Black Rose remember that. Similarly, an older coffee regent saw Mate as undeserving of agency and stole her land. But Matcha and Genmaicha actually have a relationship. Alas, Mate and Black Rose were not treated well in comparison to other characters here. So Black Rose's war philosophy comes here. This is where you finally learn why. All the land is taken, all the land's occupied. If a new person were to emerge and was not given the same proper treatment that others were given, if they were treated like Black Rose, if they were treated like Mate, their only option for just survival is fighting. Let's have Mate talk with Earl Grey. Hello, let's talk. Yeah, Earl Grey willingly speaking with Mate. And here's an awkward conversation. Earl Grey here is not actually being aggressive. Mate is just reading it as such. There we go. Little fun bonding moment. Fun humanizing moment there. Let's do the final one. All right. Round 2 of the confrontation. I guess round 3 really between them. Finally, we're going to find out. Why did Earl Grey abandon Black Rose in childhood? Why did Earl Grey banish Black Rose? You were and still are too violent. So from Earl Grey's perspective, she had just finished the old war, went home, and found a new person in her home, and that person being a young Black Rose. And so here Black Rose saying, hey, you could have given me a familiar term. Sister, cousin, even daughter. It doesn't matter which, pick one. And as we saw earlier, Earl Grey just thinks it's synthetic and meaningless. So this is just like kind of a really cool dialogue where we're finally learning their backstory and their history with one another. Black Rose is not a real tea in the sense of like our reality. The closest equivalent is English Rose, which is a bit of a Key Moon base with like English styled flavorings atop of that. So Black Rose's sort of depiction here was somebody who would be maybe half Chinese, half English, but certainly related to Earl Grey in some capacity, in that both of them are the English characters. No apology from Earl Grey. I didn't know you were so sensitive. You left a child for dead. Quit your drama. And here's Earl Grey's childhood. Grew up alone, just woke up one day, as everybody else does, has tea magics, didn't understand them, nobody's there. And it took her 50 years of her life before she actually met somebody else. So kind of related to another theme we were talking about with Dian Hong and the before times when things weren't as connected in this universe. It was a very lonely experience for everybody involved. But here it is. Earl Grey refuses to be a mother. Would have been a terrible one. Having no mother is better than having a bad one. But Earl Grey was, from her perspective, kind of nice about it. She made sure Black Rose grew up near other people. She's not a mother, but she's also not a monster. But what am I to you now? An ally. And you will not get anything more from me. And that's just how it will be. And that's the complicated history between Earl Grey and Black Rose. Revealed at last near the end of the game. We aren't going to play this level yet. It is a boss level. So normally our boss levels are the 6th for a particular type, right? Like the 6th white tea level, boss level, the 6th for the green tea, boss level, same with herbals, but here it's the 3rd. But we are not playing that right now because it has been 3.5 hours. And that's the end of our stream. And what an enjoyable, fun stream it was, I would say. I really enjoy playing this game. I enjoy streaming it. I appreciate all of you who show up. I think it's really cool that people show up to stream, to watch the stream. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a group of people and we are going to raid somebody. But I'd want to thank all of you for streaming. Let's set up the raid. And I will catch all of you later.